In a bustling household, tensions arise as Kaya and Neo argue over tea preparation, prompting Neo's scolding to be met with disdain. Their mother, Kyuka, intervenes, reminding them of the family's expectations and dismissing Neo's capabilities. Tatsuoshi appears, hinting at marriage arrangements for the young ladies, which adds to the underlying tension. While preparing for changes, Kudo laments her lack of control over her future. Kaya excitedly asks for a new kimono, reveling in the attention and care from her father. Yet, amidst the laughter, Kudo grapples with her status as a servant, feeling increasingly sidelined by the family's plans. The gravity of family decisions becomes evident when Kyuka declares that Neo will be sent away to marry, igniting a whirlwind of emotions in Kudo. The pain of separation and feelings of unworthiness resurface, leaving Kudo questioning her place in the world. Later, Koji enters the scene, trying to lighten the mood as he brings candy to Kudo, yet he too feels the weight of their situation. As Kudo prepares for a new chapter in her life, she must confront the reality of marrying into the Kudo family, a home filled with both promise and foreboding. Arriving at Kudo's home, Kudo finds herself in a starkly different environment, where her new fiancé, Kyo, commands respect and obedience. As she navigates her new life, Kudo seeks to find her place and prove her worth amidst the overwhelming expectations surrounding her. With her past memories fading and the present swirling with uncertainty, Kudo resolves to forge her own path, hoping to discover a glimmer of happiness in her new beginning. In the midst of her new life, Kudo is welcomed home by Kyuka, who expresses confidence in Kudo's ability to manage the upcoming marriage. As Kudo settles in, she reflects on her sister's room and feels a rush of emotions concerning her past. Koji, another resident, observes Kudo's efforts to assist with the luggage and appreciates her kindness towards the servants. Deeply troubled by thoughts of her sister, Kudo vows to support her no matter what hardships may come. An apology lingers in the air as Kudo confronts her earlier missteps with Kyo, assuring him that dinner is safe. Kyo acknowledges her concern, and they navigate the delicate nature of trust and suspicion in their new relationship. Kudo, feeling the weight of her insecurities, opens up about her struggles and lack of abilities in their household. As the morning unfolds, Kudo is encouraged by Yuri to prepare breakfast for Kyo, who shows unexpected interest in her cooking. Their interactions reveal layers of vulnerability, prompting Kudo to promise to improve. Kyo, ever kind, reassures her of his intentions, which leads to an unexpected date proposal. Amidst preparations for their outing, Kudo grapples with her self-worth, fearing that she may be seen as inadequate. Despite her reservations, she embraces the opportunity to be by Kyo's side, wishing to prove herself. As they approach the town, Kudo reflects on Kyo's kindness, which seems to contradict what she had expected from him. Through tender exchanges, Kudo begins to realize that Kyo sees her for who she is, not merely as a reflection of her family status. The day culminates with a meaningful gift, a comb, which stirs emotions in both of them, hinting at deeper feelings. Kudo's heart swells with gratitude as she embraces her new life, determined to cherish every moment with Kyo. Kudo is filled with gratitude as she acknowledges the beautiful comb gifted to her by Kyo, and she reflects on how deeply meaningful it is. Meanwhile, Yuri playfully suggests that Kyo's gesture implies a proposal, to which Kyo deflects, insisting it was merely a thoughtful gift. Yuri, however, sees the significance of the comb, noting Kudo's uniqueness compared to others. Kudo expresses her determination to cherish the comb for life. As the conversation shifts to family dynamics, Kyo learns about Miao Saimuri's troubled background, including the resentment she faces from her stepmother and her father's indifference. Kyo's understanding of Miao's struggles deepens when he discovers her lineage ties to the Yusoba family, known for their mind intervention abilities. Kudo's day unfolds with a touch of apprehension as she contemplates a potential gift for Kyo. Encouraged by Yuri, she decides to create something personal. As she prepares to leave the house with Yuri, Kyo offers a protective amulet, showcasing his concern for her safety. An unexpected visit from Kaya, Kudo's sister, stirs tensions. As Kaya's disdain towards Kudo's situation becomes clear, Kyo asserts his commitment to Kudo, demanding a sincere apology from Kaya for her past behavior towards her sister. Kudo's emotional journey is highlighted when she questions her worthiness to be Kyo's wife due to her lack of gifts. Ultimately, a heartfelt confession ensues where Kudo admits her feelings and fears about their relationship. Kyo reassures her of his intentions to keep her close and make their engagement official, igniting a newfound hope within her. As they share a tender moment tying her hair with the comb, both express their commitment to cherish one another. In the aftermath, Kudo reflects on the kindness shown by Kyo and plans a dinner to celebrate their reunion, showcasing her growth and determination to build a life filled with love. Kaya expresses her disbelief that Mio has become Kudo's wife, claiming she won't allow it. Hyuka offers to help manipulate the situation to prevent it, indicating her father would support her request. Meanwhile, Kudo reflects on his reunion with Hana, feeling gratitude towards Kyo and Mr. Godo for their assistance. As dinner approaches, they banter about the food and their relationships, with Kyo jokingly warning the commander not to act too familiar with Mio, hinting at jealousy. At the dinner, Kudo thanks Godo for his help and receives praise, leading to playful suggestions from Godo and Kyo about their bond. However, tension rises as Hyuka and Kaya discuss plans that threaten Mio's happiness, hinting at schemes to alter the marriage arrangements. Kudo is determined to protect Mio, reflecting on his past failures and promising himself not to give up this time. As the situation escalates, Kaya and Hyuka's intentions become clear. They plan to force Mio into rejecting Kudo by leveraging her past hardships. Mio, trapped and pressured, fights to maintain her autonomy and rejects their demands, defying her sister's manipulative tactics. Despite the chaos surrounding her, Kudo's resolve strengthens as he vows to confront any challenge to ensure Mio's safety and happiness. As tensions rise, Hyuka pressures Mio to comply with their demands, suggesting that if she wishes to keep a roof over her head, she must lend her support. Saimori, filled with contempt, calls her a monster and demands she move aside, while Koji reflects on the overwhelming strength of their adversary. In a moment of defiance, Mio loudly rejects the marriage arrangements with the Kudo family, asserting her autonomy despite the chaos around her. The confrontation escalates as she refuses to bow to Hyuka's manipulation, proclaiming that she will never comply. Kudo's determination to protect Mio shines through as he reflects on his painful past, realizing he now has a place where he belongs and vowing to stand by her side. Amidst the chaos, a rescue effort takes shape as characters mobilize to protect Mio, with Koji expressing his commitment to rebuild the Saimori house. As the dust settles, Kudo and Mio begin their engagement process, marking the start of a new chapter in their lives, while reflecting on the struggles that brought them together. Amidst family connections and new beginnings, they look forward to the future with hope and determination, promising to support each other through whatever challenges may come their way. In the midst of their preparations and training, Kudo admires Miss Hazuki, expressing a desire to be like her one day. As Mio navigates her recent engagement, she reflects on her aspirations to be a supportive partner to Lord Kudo. Yet, Kyo senses a nearby gift user, indicating an underlying tension in the air. Mio, trying to maintain her composure, insists she is fine, but Kyo recognizes another nightmare is troubling her. As discussions turn serious, they learn that the grave of the gift users has been unsealed, presenting a potential catastrophe. His Highness reveals that a deep darkness looms as they prepare to face an incoming threat. Mio, despite her fears, pushes herself through training, striving to become a proper lady for Kudo. Hazuki, ever supportive, insists on taking care of Mio, urging her to rest when she appears pale and exhausted. The tense atmosphere deepens when they uncover a connection to the Usoba family and the potential implications for Mio's nightmares. As they prepare for the imminent danger from grotesqueries, Kudo feels the pressure of not living up to expectations during the intense training. The tension surrounding Mio's past deepens as Kyo reflects on her mother and the implications of the Usoba family on her nightmares. Kyo expresses concern about Mio's emotional state, noting her struggles to communicate her feelings. Hazuki wishes Mio would allow them to support her, sensing her desire to protect them from worry. Meanwhile, a commander alerts them about a grave grotesquerie attack near the Forbidden Lands, raising alarms about the creatures infiltrating populated areas. Kudo struggles with the weight of expectations and the fear of not meeting them amid their intense training. Mio returns home, feeling guilty for worrying her friends and explaining her choice to keep her burdens to herself. However, Kyo, noticing her fatigue, implores her to be honest about her struggles. Their confrontation leads to Kyo recognizing his own failures and supporting her, realizing he has unintentionally contributed to her suffering. As they learn about the Usoba family's involvement, Erida reveals that he is related to Mio and emphasizes the need for her supernatural abilities to be managed. The urgency escalates as Erida proposes a duel to determine Mio's future, challenging Kudo's role as her protector. Kudo, determined to keep Mio by his side, accepts the duel's terms, setting the stage for a confrontation that will decide both their fates. As the duel between Erida and Kudo looms, Erida expresses his anticipation for a serious showdown, laying out the stakes regarding Mio's future. The tension mounts as Kudo asserts his commitment to protect Mio, accepting the challenge while both competitors prepare to showcase their abilities. Erida reveals his strategic advantage, hinting at the unique gifts of the Usubas, which are tailored for combat against supernatural users. The stakes grow higher as Kudo's determination is tested, leading to a series of intense exchanges where both sides question their abilities and motivations. Meanwhile, Mio expresses her frustrations and doubts about the duel's significance, but Kudo is adamant about continuing the fight to protect her from the growing threat of grotesqueries. As the battle escalates, Hazuki confronts Kyo about his feelings of guilt and responsibility towards Mio, urging him not to give up on her despite the challenge ahead. Kyo grapples with his emotions and the weight of his decisions, vowing to do whatever it takes to bring Mio back to his side. In the midst of their personal conflicts, a new threat emerges as grotesqueries begin to attack in packs, prompting an urgent call to action among the group. The urgency of the situation forces Kudo to balance his responsibilities as a protector while dealing with the emotional turmoil surrounding his relationship with Mio. Mio learns about her mother's hidden abilities and the reasons behind the sealing of her own powers, further complicating her understanding of her identity and purpose. Meanwhile, as the family dynamics unfold, Mio's grandfather expresses regret over past decisions, reaffirming his commitment to support her. The story culminates in a chaotic confrontation, where Mio's resolve to assist Kudo becomes paramount. Despite the restrictions imposed by the Emperor, the intensity of the situation rises as Mio expresses her determination not to be separated from Kudo, while Erida stands firm, insisting she cannot leave. Kudo, fueled by resolve, declares he will go regardless of the consequences. Erida reveals the grim truth. A deal with the Emperor has put a barrier between Mio and those with supernatural abilities, sealing her connection to Kudo. Confusion and fear grip Mio, who questions the Emperor's intentions. Erida, revealing his concern for their safety, reassures her he will accompany her to ensure she remains safe. As Mio prepares for the journey, she expresses gratitude and relief over Kudo's survival. Hazuki tries to comfort her, insisting that Kudo will be fine. Kudo, filled with unwavering determination, promises he won't give up, signaling his commitment to the fight ahead. Erida informs Mio that she might be able to use her dream sight ability to help wake Kudo. In a moment of self-reflection, Mio grapples with her existence, questioning the reality of her situation. Erida guides her on a journey into Kudo's soul, prompting a blend of fear and hope as Mio takes the plunge. As Kudo finds himself in a twisted dimension, he battles grotesque creatures and confronts memories that haunt him. Meanwhile, the echoes of their intertwined destinies unfold as he strives to reach Mio. Kudo's resolve strengthens as he vows to confront his fears and not succumb to despair. The connection between Kudo and Mio becomes more palpable as they express their willingness to fight for each other. As they navigate trials and tribulations, a reunion finally materializes, but the threat looms over their happiness. The camaraderie among friends shines through as they support each other after a close brush with danger. Arata's departure signals a new chapter, hinting at unresolved tensions and the challenges ahead. The Emperor's selfish actions come to light, illustrating the stakes involved in their quest for freedom. With the stage set for new beginnings, Kudo and Mio find solace in the peaceful moments they cherish, revealing the beauty of companionship. As they openly discuss their future, the bond between them solidifies, promising growth and understanding in their evolving relationship. Together, they step into the next chapter of their lives, filled with hope and the potential for happiness.